Okay, loves, welcome back. Hello, welcome to another video. I hope you're good. Hope all is well. I hope this is a good week. I hope you're having a good week. I hope you're happy to see this video on your feed, and I also hope you enjoy it. Today, we're going to do kind of a part two. We're going to talk about how to elevate your basic outfit, and I made this video before. I really liked it, and it was a very complete video, so I'll link it down below. My first one, I think I did this 6 months ago. Time is going so fast, it's insane. And this is a bit of a add-on, some things I forgot to mention or that I've thought of since. I want to say something. My goal is not to make you buy new things. These are mostly tips you can do with things you have at home or just to consider when you shop anyway or when looking at clothes. As in, I'm not at all in the least bit promoting getting a whole new wardrobe, changing everything about your style. That's not how it goes. Wear what you like and what you want to wear, and then you'll be the best. And I really point out last time, and I want to point out again this time, you look the coolest when you're comfortable. In order to be comfortable, you need to wear clothes that resonate with you and that you like, or you won't be comfortable. There's construction work, so I really hope you don't hear a light buzzing, but if you do, I'm so sorry. I can't do anything about it. They've been at it for weeks. Let's get straight into this, starting with tip number one, which is to put a tee under a tee, or a t-shirt under a t-shirt, or to layer. For this, I have this inspo pic, which is what started this video, and this is a pic by Love Youth, which is Shelly on Instagram. I'll link her Instagram down below. She has such good fashion inspiration. She is essentially everything I hope I could be. And she was inspired by a Christian Dior, I'm pretty sure, show. And it's really a very easy way to add depth is to layer your materials. And here it's done in a pretty obvious way with this white lace underneath of a simple black t-shirt. But it doesn't need to be that obvious. You don't need the juxtaposition to be that strong. You can, if you wear a undershirt, just make sure that if you wear there's little birds on my terrace, they're so cute. If you're wearing a sweater and you wear something underneath because it's cold, make sure you can see it a bit on the bottom. Add a like softer material below a more rigid one. Things like that add layers. They add depth to an outfit and they make you look a lot more as if it was thought out. When layering, you can look at texture and you can look at patterns, and I'm giving a lot of examples as per usual, but this is a really easy way, and that is to consider the small things. And also when buying these staples, basics, undershirts, things like that, consider if it were to peak out, would that be something you'd mind, you know? And that's also why with those kind of clothing items, I would recommend getting them longer, because if you get an undershirt which is longer, it's easier to show through whatever you're wearing on top. But these immediately elevate your outfit. It looks intentional, it looks cool, it adds texture, it adds something to it. The next tip is to mix, and there's different ways of seeing this, but I think it can look really cool when you wear a more fancy element in a casual way. One thing I love to do, not add a photo, is wear this beautiful shirt that I thrifted on top of my big baggy black jeans. And I feel like this is also sometimes my best outfits feel like a bit much for everyday look. They feel too much to go to Union or just go to town in. But if you start element by element, it is an outfit. You look super good, but you still look situation appropriate in the way that it does not give the same impression as if you wore a ball gown to school, you know? I like it a lot with, as I said, a nice shirt and some baggy jeans, but it can also look good wearing a pencil skirt or a more workwear type of skirt in a casual setting. I love wearing a long body Cornish dress with a sweater on top. I see girls wear heels with baggy jeans. I think that can look so cool, especially when going out. And these are just very simple ways to, with the elements you have at home, to elevate an everyday outfit. And you can go to school, you can go to work, you can go wherever, and just look a bit more character, a bit more style showing through. So that's on that. The next one, and this is something I'm trying to be considerate of when shopping at the moment, and that is finding a fun or nice jacket. I think we can get really, there's this trend of having the most simple jacket or a big black puffer jacket, and it's practical, it's easy, you'll never get sick of it, but that's because you were never into it. And you have to remember that the first thing people see is your jacket, especially in the winter months. The first thing people see, what most people see if you're going shopping or something and you're out and about, is your jacket. So that can be something nice to invest in. You can find some super cute ones on Vinted. I just got this one, which I'm super excited about. So yeah, I really like the button ones that Peachy Den makes a super, super cute one. The one I wear is this big Van Dutch one, which I found on Vinted. I'll add a photo. And I don't mean to say you need a million jackets to match each and every outfit, although that can be kind of cool, especially if they're all thrifted. But when you're buying your jacket, or if you know you need a new jacket, make sure to get something which suits your style, and which, even if you saw just that jacket and jeans, it says something about you. It says what direction your style tends to go in. That's a little tip that I quite like. Super similar to the first one is to think about material in your outfits. Think about, even if you take jeans and a t-shirt, think about what the material of the t-shirt is. Different materials, they say different things. They have different blue jeans and a white t-shirt. The t-shirt changes it, whether your t-shirt is ribbed or not, or if it's pleated, or if it's very flowy, or the material changes some things. I mean, if this was in thick wool, it would give a very different look as the way it is now. If it was a bit fluffy, it would give a very different look. And you can also consider this when matching fabrics, what works with what, particularly with layering. I really like a bit silky materials, but they don't always look good with everything. That's something, keeping that in mind can make such a difference. So when shopping or when looking at your own clothes, think about what materials work together, which ones don't really work together. Obviously, the brands will do that in themselves also, and there are some materials which are a lot more common and easier to wear, but it can be really nice to consider. I have two black tank tops. I have one which is cotton, and I have one which is this polyester kind of shiny material. They don't look the same. They don't have the exact same feel in an outfit. It's literally just a black tank top, super simple, but the material changes it. Also consider, what do you like more? I know I prefer, for a tank top, I much prefer the cotton one than the other one. I only wear the other one if I have no choice or if it won't be seen anyway. Or when it's sticking out, the polyester one looks better because it has a bit of shine and people will look at it, you know? The cotton one is a lot more neutral. So that's something to consider. The next really, really easy way to upgrade an outfit is jewelry and the statement necklace. A big necklace can make the world a difference, especially if your style tends to be more neutral, the way mine does. Or think of the shape of the necklace, think of the length of the necklace. There's a difference between a choker, which kind of frames the face and adds an element to your face and makeup almost, or your like glam, compared to a long necklace, which really draws a look down to your outfit. My sister has a lot of big crystal necklaces, which I love. You can color match. You have a whole black fit and you have a big blue or red or pink or whatever colored crystal in the middle, or a big silver, whatever. I think that can look so good. And I really think that one statement necklace brings you a lot further than lots of little dangly ones. You do you. But I think sometimes when we over accessorize, we can lose ourselves in everything. If you have a million rings, all people see is shiny. They won't really distinguish from one ring to the next, which sometimes can totally be a look, but I think one statement element is a lot more saying, and one necklace brings as much, if not more, than 10 necklaces to your outfit. No, I really believe that less is more. I think that less is more. Next, a really, really fun way to change it up a bit is the way you wear your jewelry. One thing I've been loving doing at the moment, I don't have it right now, and it's also functional, is putting my watch on top. This is my watch, it's very standard classic watch. First off, I can see the time easier, and it adds something, you know? And these are really, it's way too tight. These are really simple ways that you can add interest to your outfit. Another thing I've been loving is on my belt buckles, on my jeans, I like to add pearled necklaces, particularly this one. You can like accessorize your clothes in different ways. You can add jewelry in different ways. Think of buttons. Buttons can add so much an outfit. There's so many ways to use jewelry. I really want to change the buttons on this one because I thrifted this for €1 in Lisbon. That was really cool. And I needed something. And it's cute, but it would be so much cuter with kind of goldish, metal-y buttons instead of these plastic ones. Jewelry and jewels and buckles can add so much to a simple outfit. You really don't need to be going all out. There's such easy ways to craft it, to DIY. I think this is literally going to cost me maybe €4 max. It's a lot considering I spent €1 for this, but all in all, that's not a lot of money, you know? In terms of jewelry still, one thing I saw, which I loved, is when people wear open back. I really want to get a top like this, like flowy open back tops, dresses, whatever, putting the necklace in the back to accessorize the back, as in the back, the body part. That is so beautiful. Really think of the way you use your jewelry. Think of why, like, what does this add? What does this add? I've been thinking about it also with my piercings, because a lot of them are just the simple what I got pierced with, and I want to change that a bit, because why do I have the pierce? Like, why do I have the piercing if it's just that? You know, really consider it. Consider what your jewelry says. Why are you wearing the jewelry you're wearing? Is it sentimental? How much does it add to you? Another thing is, having a necklace you wear every single day forever, that says a lot about your personal style. That's your necklace. That's almost part of you. I have this necklace, which is under my shirt, which I was gifted by my mom, who got it from my grandma on my dad's side. And I've been wearing this since I'm 14, nearly every day. And it's a part of my style. It's a very clear part of me. You don't need to change every single day for the outfit to be interesting, if you know, or for the outfit to represent you. Staple pieces and building a foundation of long-term pieces which really reflect you or which grow with you. That's how you make a closet, a wardrobe, a style that's authentically yours. I really like to have jewelry which says something to me. I got it on a trip. I got it from a family member. It was a gift. Like, obviously, you do you. There's different ways of doing it, but I think that's how you develop your deep style, is by having these staple pieces yours. You don't need 55 pairs of hoops, you know? If you have 2 or 3 hoops that are really yours, that's way more, and that you actually deeply love, and that you didn't just buy because they were cheap. That's going to really express your style. Then think of the way functional items can add to the look. That's part of the jacket. That can also be socks. When wearing socks, especially if they show a bit, it can really, really change an outfit. I think there's this overall theme of not trying too hard, but the way to elevate an outfit is not to try hard, but is to, there needs to be an intention. It needs to look a bit like I chose these pieces, you know? It wasn't just jeans and a sweater. It was those jeans, was that sweater. It's different. I've been really, really loving wearing boots and a skirt and some long, long socks, which you can see, but this can work for any kind of sock. Make sure that you buy socks that you like. The same goes with underwear, when you can see it at the top, especially if you wear low-waist items. Make sure that, and you can see them, if that's your thing, go with it. Same with, I consider this a lot, was my bra. There's some tops where you can see the straps, so I make sure the straps work with the outfit, that it adds to it instead of taking away from it. And then the last tip is to consider shapes and the way shapes affect your outfit. There's a different, I'm really, really fond of a simple black long sleeve top. This is the base of, I would genuinely say, 90% of my outfits, but I have different kinds. A 3/4 length looks different from full length or long sleeves. Same with where the shirt ends, same with the neckline. These are really things that can add to your outfit, and interesting shapes elevate it. I have this one top I love, and it has a lot of things. Technically it's a simple black long sleeve top, but the tops are 3/4 lengths. The neckline is a boat neckline, and the material is this beautiful, shiny, really, really finely knit material. And that black top looks a lot more put together and fancy than this black top, for instance. Really consider the way the shape of the sleeves and these kind of details add to your outfit. So many simple outfits are made interesting by tiny, tiny details. Details are really what elevates or de-elevates your outfit. There's a big difference between a girl or a guy or whoever wearing blue jeans and a white t-shirt and someone else wearing blue jeans and a white t-shirt or a black long sleeve top. There's so many little alterations that can be made or noticed. And so that's why when you do buy something, really make sure that it corresponds exactly to what you want. Don't be like, oh, well, I guess it's a black top. Is this the kind of black top you want? These are my tips in elevating your style. I would really, really recommend you go watch the first video. It's a lot more complete. I think it's probably a lot longer as well, but yeah. Let me know if you have anything to add. Let me know anything. Your comments mean the world to me. Like, follow, comment, and subscribe. And make sure to dress for you, only for you. And if there's one thing you need to pull out of this, is that coolness is directly linked to comfort. If you're uncomfortable in what you're wearing, you won't feel cool. You won't look cool. People can notice it. Sending so, so much love. See you next time. Thank you.